Pay attention, pay attention, pay attention.
Eventually, I had another brother who came to know the Lord. His name is Dahadi Lewis. And he would call me every now and then, talk to me about the Lord. And obviously, I would sit on the line, like, okay, yeah, whatever, yeah. And so, was not in the least bit interested in what he was sharing. But I made the stupidest decision ever. Was my first summer in school. I spent the summer with him, and he had me in all kind of discipleship groups, Bible studies. And your boy was so frustrated with life. And so I was miserable. I was like, I cannot wait to get away from this dude so I can go do some sand. And so he used to always talk about this conference. Man, you should go to this conference. I think you would really feel it. You'll be able to relate. You'll see dudes wearing baggy jeans. This is back when baggy jeans was a style. You'll see dudes in baggy jeans. You'll see dudes wearing cornrows and yada, yada, yada. And like they have hip hop artists perform. I'm like, Christian rap. They got dudes who actually do Christian rap. He's like, yo, yeah, cross movement. So I was like, all right, well, let me go check it out. I went to a Bible study on Tuskegee University's campus, and they showed a video presentation of Impact. Just something in me was just like, just go talk to this dude and tell him you want to go. So I walked up to the gentleman, his name was Byron Johnson. I was like, yo, man, I know you don't know me, but I'm very interested in going to this conference. But, I didn't have $200 to pay for the registration fee. One day, he just walked up to me and was like, hey, how serious are you about going? I was like, man, I'm so serious. He paid for my registration fee. I was so excited. I went to this conference the first night. I was pumped. I saw I think it was about 2,000 to 3,000 college students that looked like me, dressed like me, but the hearts were different. Well, at least most of them, I think their hearts were different. They were in the right place. I went, in some ways, because I just wanted to see and evaluate this culture of impact. What's the big idea of this thing that has impacted my brother, that's impacted all these individuals in this Bible study, and why would all these college students come and spend their Christmas break at this ridiculous event? And so I'm chilling, I'm evaluating the scene, and then the first morning I actually woke up and went to hear James White preach, and he preached basically on the passion of Christ, and he gave such a wonderful description of the gospel that morning that I could not walk away from that auditorium without having a right perspective of my relationship with the Lord and my responsibility to put Christ on the cross. And I sat there with tears in my eyes, not really knowing what to do, because I didn't really grow up in a Christian culture. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, Lord, I just started just talking to him. I was like, man, I don't know what to do. I know my life is in shambles. If I continue to leave myself down the road, it's gonna wreck. I'm gonna kill myself. I need some assistance. I need some help. And the only thing I could think of was just say I'm sorry. And then eventually I was like, well, I know there's Christians that I came with from Tuskegee. I know my brother's a Christian. So I'm just gonna dig from them. Ask them questions, talk to them. Because I'm serious about living this life. A person told me, if you're gonna be stupid, be all the way stupid. And so for me, I was like, I'm gonna be all the way stupid. And so I'm gonna talk to as many people as possible. And that day was probably one of the greatest days of my life. And I made a decision to become a disciple of the Lord and not just go half-hearted. And I went back to campus and made some strong decisions about the lifestyle that I was going to live for the rest of my life.